Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer is Best. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The rain is out of here. Man, it just come down in buckets. But that was early this morning, and it's drying up finally. And but everything's drenched. We're in one of them stages where we're getting a lot of rain periodically. You know, like every day or every other day. Every day, but it's in different locations. And it came a good one here. It's morning here in East Tennessee. Yeah, I'm in East Tennessee. Okay, this is we took a part of our 1966 truck, Luke. It's not the same part. It's close to the same color. My wife and I are going to try to go with blue because that's the color I'm trying to show you in the light. So we're going to go we rattle can paint. So what I'm going to do is I got some turtle wax here and paste wax. I'm going to do a little section here and see what maybe it originally looked like, because I'm not really sure. It's been faded, and I got a finger, so I'm just going to rub some on here like this and just see what it will look like. Remember, I got two trucks, and believe it or not, they're painted blue. One's a big back glass, and it was painted blue as well. Not the same color as Luke, my 66, but pretty darn close. Okay, the more I rub, the more this seems like it's turning darker and darker, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm going to take this to the store and see if I can match up some paint, something close to it, best I can. I don't have a paint sprayer. I never have used one. I always rattle can my cars and trucks. So anybody can do this same thing. Okay, I got me a rag here. Let's see what it looks like. Pretty big difference. Okay, I think that's pretty close to the original. Remember, it's all faded, and okay, that's about as good as I'm going to get it. I just wanted to get a good representation of what to be looking for at the paint store. I don't know where we're going to go to get paint today, and normally on a Chevy square body truck, it takes right around 14 cans for me to rattle can the whole outside of the truck, the door jambs, you know, where you lift the hood, the lip, you know, inside the fender, where the hood goes down, the inside of the bed, the tailgate. There's a lot to paint. So, okay. What the world? Oh, there we go. There it is. So I'm going to put this in the car. I'll take this in the store with me. And I am so blessed to have two. One, I was going to try to fix both 66s, but one's going to have to dedicate itself to being a parts truck, because the small back glass cab had a lot of rust issues along the firewall. And so Brian and I, that's GM1038. Please subscribe to his channel if you want to keep up with this truck, because he's got it now. So, and we've already swapped the cabs. It's now a big back glass instead of a small back glass. I hope that you will subscribe to his channel, because he'll be doing videos periodically. We don't get over there very often. He lives quite a distance from us, and we just don't get over there that often, and he works all the time. So just whenever he has a free moment. But so, okay. What else? Oh, well, you know what? I need to get ready to go. The sun, it's supposed to be a sunny day today, so I'm going to try to take advantage of it best that I can. I just wanted to get that little bit out of the way before I forget it. And I'll put this up, and we'll get ready to go. I've got to run some errands today anyway. I don't need to be really wasting a lot of time. But while I'm out here, let me see if we got any tomato plants real quick. Tomato plants. Tomatoes, sorry. There's one. Hey, there's two. I think they're about to give it up, actually. But there's some green ones here. That one's going to be turning soon. I don't see any more. There's a bundle here, and a few more stragglers around, but I don't know. Some years we do pretty good with tomatoes, and some years we don't. This has kind of been a mediocre year. Okay, I'm going to stop the video here, and I'll get back with you. I'll let you know what we come up with, okay? Hang in there. Okay, guys, we're back from the store. We went to, see, 1, 2, 4 or 5 stores trying to get this right here. It's a matte ink blue made by Krylon. It's a fusion paint primer, stronger adhesion 5 times. I've used Krylon before lots of times on painting trucks, but let me tell you something about this color. The guy at Lowe's, he was the manager, and he said, you know, like they have paint cans, you know, here, just lined up different colors. Well, they only had one of this. One. So he looked on his computer thing. It's supposed to have a 6, a case of this comes in the quantity is 6. So he said, no, he said, we got it, but he said it might still be on the truck. They don't start unloading till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He said, it's not out here. He got a big ladder and went up and down trying to find that case of 6. He said, well, it must be on the truck. Shows it's here, but it's not out here. He said, come back tomorrow. I said, okay. So, but see, now I had to get my finger. Let's see. See, I'm trying to get. My point is, this paint it's dead. Okay, I had put turtle wax on it. Remember, and it's just dead. I have to keep putting oil on it and stuff, and trying to trying to get it to show you what I'm talking about. But see, it's real close to that. At least it is with the cap. So the color of the cap. Now I've learned, do not trust the color of the cap. But I've got like I've got like 11 cans or so. I'd rather have too much is not enough. And see, I normally get co-op brand paint at our local co-op store when we go to town. But they didn't have anything close to this color, the store brand. And you get more in a store can, it's probably this much more as compared to this. But that is what it is, and my wife seems to like it, and I think it'll go pretty good. The mission right now is let's see. I'm gonna rattle can some paint on here somewhere where it looks decent. And maybe right here, I guess. I don't know. This is an extra piece. This is not the actual piece off Luke. This is just an extra piece. Remember, I got two 66s, and this is just an extra piece. So this is my guinea pig, and I've just been using it, as a reference. It's pretty close. My wife likes this color, and I was going to tell you, the store manager at Lowe's, he told us, he said, you see all these places for ink, for rattle can paint, different ones like black, yellow, white. He said, this is the color of the year. I've never heard of that before. Color of the year. He said, you see these two empty slots? He said, that's for this color. He said it was on the internet or something, and he said everybody's run out and bought it. Can you believe it? And that's the color we want. So it's hard to believe, but he said, yep. He said that is the color of the year, and he said everybody's low on it or out of it. Who keeps up with color of the year? I mean, how do you do that? Oh, I think I'll choose matte ink blue, color of the year. Call your friends and tell them, let's go get some cans of matte ink blue. It's color of the year. Oh, this world's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to shake this up. I got all the cans that I could find, and I was surprised we found as much as we did. I was happy. We found 3 cans and had that for a long time, just 3 cans, or 2 cans. And I told my wife, I said, now, if this is the color we want, I said, that'll be enough to do the front of the bed, that goes up next to the cab, and the back of the cab, 2 cans, enough to where I can continue the color when we bolt the bed down in the cab. So, I mean, I don't know. My wife knows how to, and Brian was saying, that GM 1038, that's where the truck is at, Luke, and in his garage, and he said we can order some off of Amazon, if worst comes to worst. But let's just see what this looks like. I'll have to pause this for just a minute. I'm going to shake this can up, and we'll spray some here, I guess, somewhere's in here, and we'll just see what it looks like. And then, let's do a real good experiment. It seems like I'm doing experiments lately, but we'll spray it, and then I'll let it dry some, and then I'll get some Scotch-Brite or steel wool, and I'll scuff it up a little, and then I'll put some penetrol in it, and we'll see just a little bit of penetrol and see what it looks like. I guess I'm going for the why would I be any different than what I've been doing? I'm going to go for patina style, right? Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for on Luke. I'll have to, as of this video, Brian was saying yesterday, let me just stop right here. Let me get busy with this because I have a tendency of talking. Let's see what this looks like, okay? Hang in there. Okay, guys, I got it. Sprayed some here and here. It's wet. It's wet. But does that look like... Got some glue on that can. The cap. Does that look like that? No. No, it doesn't. Doesn't to me. How do I get in these messes? No, it sure doesn't to me. Anyway. I'm getting a lot here. Now, remember, it's wet. But the cap looks much darker than the paint. I mean, it's drying pretty quick, but it doesn't look like this color to me. Not at all. And here's the part that I had put turtle wax on. That paint's dead. It's just soaking it up. I'll go get my wife here. She's going to go walking in just a minute. I'm going to show her this and see if we want to pursue this. I mean, I don't know. Let me go see. Hang on. Okay, guys, I've been letting this dry for about 10 or 15 minutes, probably 15. From a distance, I mean, look way up there at the front. That's the original paint that I put turtle wax on, and then this is the spray I done. And my wife, Mrs. PIB, she said that's probably as close as we're going to get. Maybe she's right. I don't know. Anyway, the plan is, which is subject to change at any time, is to guess I'm going to go with it. I mean, I'm looking at. I mean, remember this dead paint is just soaking up the turtle wax. My dad had when we was growing up, he had a '69 Thunderbird that he bought used. Man, it's a nice car. It was gray, but somebody had buffed it and done a terrible job buffing. It ruined the paint. So he'd let me borrow that car sometimes on a Friday night or Saturday night date, if I could come up with one. And you know, I'd always clean the car up real good where it looked like new. You know, of course, I'd done that anyway. My dad didn't have to ask me. I always wanted my mom and dad to ride around in clean cars. Still that way today. So, but that paint was dead, and I could wax it, and 3 days later, you couldn't tell I had waxed it. It's like this kind of paint. It's just dead. So, okay, now this has been dry. I'm going to get me, I got this old crappy sanding brick. I mean, I really don't care what it turns out like. I'm just getting a preview of what it might look like. And so I'm going to sand it real quick. Then I got the paper towel and some penetrol. I'll put some on it. We'll just see what it looks like. And I guess we'll just kind of go with it. I guess it's starting to, well, kind of, sort of, whatever. Whatever may be is whatever may be, I guess. And we'll just see what it looks like, okay? Now, I'll take a few minutes and sand. Not going to do a real good job. Just knock some of the shine off of it. This has a matte finish. Oh yeah, the plan is to maybe paint the top of the truck white, a contrast. This is kind of an example. But this is, I don't know what this is, but it's kind of got I don't know what it is. Maybe it used to be a pinstripe. Maybe it's just a scratch. I have no idea. But anyway, it'd be kind of like this, you know, a white, like Almond Joy. So, you know, I'll paint the top white. And Brian is wanting to put the side trim on. You know, that chrome side trim he had to put on Almond Joy. He said he'd like to put that on the truck, make it pop. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I still got a long ways to go. And I'm not anywhere as close to that. So, okay, here it is. Let me get busy. I'll see y'all in just a minute. Okay, I took about 10 seconds or so with this sanding sponge, brick, whatever, and sanded it just a little bit here, a little bit there. Not a real good job, like I said, honestly, about 10 seconds. And so now I'm going to get a paper towel, put some penetrol on it. Let me do that, and I'll resume this video. Hang in there. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, guys, I don't want to get this penetrol on my phone. I've put a pretty good amount. We'll see what it looks like. Well, just doing an experiment. I'm not doing a real good job. As you can see, I didn't even get the dust off of it or nothing. Just putting it on. See what it looks like. Let's put some right here too. Stuff I hadn't even touched at all. This is, if you're new to the game, or I'm sorry, not game, but if you're new to this world where you're putting, this is like a cheap clear coat. This can cost me about $15. That's what it is now. It used to be a lot cheaper, like $10. for a quart, and I can do 2 trucks, most of the time, 2 trucks with 1 can of penetrol. So it is flammable, and it takes about 24 hours to complete, or that's what I always set my basis on, 24 hours to dry. It's real humid here in East Tennessee, and so I normally park a car or truck in the garage, let it sit for 24 hours, and then come back to it. And it should be, if it's not dry, 24 to 48 hours, depends on, here in East Tennessee it is so humid, but this is kind of like what it would look like. This, any other time the sun would be out. But anyway, this is it. Maybe I'll get some mosquitoes. I'll let this sit here a second, and you know what? I'll go get some white paint, and maybe I'll spray some paint right there or something. I don't know. Let's just, if we're going to do an experiment, let's see what it would look like with, I'm trying to show you all angles of maybe with some white paint up here, just to see how much of a contrast it would be. But I guess it's pretty close to this. I mean, remember, this is the part I waxed, but the paint's dead, so I guess this is pretty close. Now I might change my mind, just get rid of this whole color. I don't know. I didn't even know it was color of the year. Who'd ever thought? But I'm gonna go get some white paint if I can find some, and we'll just spray a little bit, and we'll get the whole review, I guess. Hang on. This test has just really went south. But I had to repaint the blue because I got too much white on it. I didn't tape up or nothing, the penetrol was still wet. So I had to shoot this again. And here's the white I used. White gloss, Ace, our local co-op. See how much bigger the cans are? So this is it. So I think there'll be a good contrast when I put the white on the top of the 66 Luke. Looks like it's going to rain. I'm not going to go down all the way down here like they did at the factory, painting all this white. I'm just going to do the top. If we put that trim on, just like on Almond Gloss, Almond Joy, I'll spray white in the middle of that. So I think it'll be a pretty good comparison. Picture it scuffed up, with some patina in it, where the paint's been scratched, rubbed, whatever. I'm not into perfection. I don't want perfection. It's not any fun to me. That's my opinion. But yeah, what do y'all think? I think this, I don't know, it's starting to kind of grow on me. So I guess let me know your thoughts, okay? And we'll just kind of go from there. I haven't done anything permanent yet. I'm just playing around with this old part. I'll show this to my wife when she gets back, and just picture it, just picture the white scuffed and with penetrol on it, and this scuffed with penetrol on it, and I think it'd be pretty, you'd be able to tell a contrast. I think, a light and dark. Boy, it sure is a stupid experiment, isn't it? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. I'm going to clean up this mess, and I'm going to get me a shower. It is hot, and I am needing a shower, I feel like. So I'm going to do that right away. Y'all have a blessed day. You're watching Primer is Best. My name is Jimmy, and just leave it be like this. My name's Jimmy. I'm also on Facebook, Primer is Best, and Instagram, Primer is Best. I got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1, and Facebook, Man on a Budget. That's pretty good contrast, I think. I think it kind of, the word I'm looking for is pop. Pop. That's the word I'm looking for. I think it will. Picture the truck, lowered, with some nice wheels and tires on it, and little pizzazz pop here, there, and we'll make it work. one way or another. Anyway, let me know what you think. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching, guys. Please give me a thumbs up, and YouTube will push my videos out a little bit further. If they think that folks like it, they'll push it out further, you see. Help me out, okay? Help my wife and I out. And we'll continue this journey on Luke, the 66. Y'all have a blessed day. And God is great. God is good. Be sure to pray to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and God the Father, okay? They are in charge of everything. Catch y'all in the next one, guys. Looking forward to it. I'll see y'all later.